Fuck. So, Batman: The Killing Joke, recently made into an animated movie. I've recently began to buy comics. I only have 2 now, but I'm gonna buy a lot more because I know a lot about superheroes and villains and comics, like storylines, and origins of stuff. But I've never actually honestly read comics, and I bought Batman: The Killing Joke, and then I bought Batman Hush off Amazon. They're pretty cheap, like $10 to $15 for a comic. And this video here is going to be about Batman: The Killing Joke, because that's what's not trending right now. It's like nothing's trending, but there's that comic. I'm going to watch the movie in the next couple of days, and I'll do a review on that, accuracy-wise. But, like, shit. First off, I just want to say one thing. Alright, so this is Batman Hush, right? This is a paperback. Like, this one was actually a long-ass story. I mean, it took me a couple of days to read it. I mean, I could have read it all in, like an hour or so. I mean, it doesn't take that long to read comics. But, I took my time with it. So that was Batman Hush. See how long that is? Batman: The Killing Joke. This is the hard, it says, deluxe edition copy. It's a hard book with this paper. But this, alright, so this is the front. And then we got the back here. And then this is the inside of it. Which you can't, yeah, you can't even see it right now. I'm gonna try to, fuck. God damn. Yeah, you can't even see it at all. Like, but anyway, alright, this is the back. The back of it has the Joker's card. Batman on one side and then Joker on the other. And then the front has a little snippet from the comic at the very end. And it has all these haws going around it. But anyway, I'm going to put this back on real quick. But Batman: The Killing Joke, anyway, real quick, look how small this one is. Like I don't know if this is the normal width of comics or not. But this one, like, and this is supposed to be a really good one. Like, right here on the front cover, Tim Burton said this is his favorite, like, comic, or his favorite Batman comic. I love The Killing Joke. It's my favorite. It's the first comic I've ever loved. And really, it was good. Let me tell you, it was good. I want to see the movie and see how they did it. But it was so short, and then just, I don't know. I'll get to the book review later. But spoiler alert coming soon. Not yet. Well, I'm just going to start talking about it. So, spoilers, if you haven't read it yet, I'm going to start talking about it and kind of giving my opinion. And, but anyway, the book starts out with the Joker in jail or at Arkham Asylum or whatever. And Batman goes in there and he starts interrogating him. And then it's him talking, saying, one day we're both going to kill each other. It could be you, could be me, could be now, could be later, something like that. And then the Joker's not answering him, right? And then so he starts to touch him, and the white comes off his face and his hand, and that's when he finds out this wasn't the Joker broke out. The Joker wasn't in there at all. So boom. So Joker escaped. Next couple scenes. Not scenes, but whatever you want to call them, comic strips. The Joker actually steals like this carnival, right? So he steals this carnival. This story actually gives you a background to the Joker. You don't get a name because everyone who knows anything about the Joker, he has no origin really. The only thing close to an origin, besides Jack Napier from the Jack Nicholson Joker Batman, that they have they did Jack Napier with that. I think it's Jack Napier. But anyway, blah 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 blah. They give an origin to him, but any other, if you know the Joker, he was supposedly the Red Hood. And they do have an origin for him, as the Red Hood, and how he gets turns white at Ace Chemicals and whatnot. But anyway, so that's just random. Like every now and then, one of the pages is in black and white, and that's how you can symbolize that it's a flashback. But anyway, so like fuck, I just read that all in like 20 minutes. This story is also, I don't know if it's the original version of when Barbara gets shot by the Joker, but Barbara got shot by the Joker in this story. It's like I don't know when this originally came out. I'd like to find out, but I don't know how old or new it is. Same with Hush. I don't know how relatively new they are. But anyway, blah blah blah. All right, so this is him getting out of jail. Some backstory. Barbara gets shot, and then the Joker, they take Jim Gordon. Barbara is Jim's daughter before she's Oracle. Joker photographs her naked, takes Jim to the fair, carnival, whatever, and then the point of this part is he was trying to make Jim go mad, because he said that he wanted to prove a point, and the point he wanted to prove was that anyone can go mad. All it takes is one bad day. So he puts Jim on this little ride, and then he sees all these naked pictures of his handicapped daughter, Barbara, and then Jim stops talking. He just, closed out in his own world, and then Joker's like, I've proven my point. Batman shows up. He talks to Jim. Jim's fine. Barbara's not dead. Barbara turns into Oracle, but eventually Batman is one-on-one with the Joker, and then they kind of fight for just a little bit, and then Batman's like trying to tell the Joker that he can help him. He doesn't have to be by himself anymore. And Joker's like, it's far too late for that. And then the Joker tells him a joke, saying these two dudes escaped from prison or asylum. It was an asylum, and they're on the roof. One dude goes across, and the other dude's afraid to go across also, like building to building. So, and this is the joke the Joker tells to the Batman at the end of the story. And then the dude that made it across shines his light across and says, all right, I'll shine my light, and you can just walk across the beam of light. And then the dude on the other side, because they're crazy lunatics, he says, what do you think, I'm crazy? You're just going to turn it off when I'm halfway across. And then you see Batman, he's like not doing anything, and he goes, huh, like H-E-H. And then they start laughing, and then you see Batman just grab the Joker, and then that's kind of the end of it. So I don't really know what happens, if it's supposed to symbolize something else. Then, like, after the story, there's this afterward thing. And then, like, there's another half story right after it, which I'll talk about in just a second. It was weird. But, like, this is the final frame. Right over here. He grabs him. Where's he at? He grabs him. And then it just shows the rain. So I don't really know what it means. So that's the end, It's a really short comic. I'm just kind of confused. Like, I don't really know what the hype. This wasn't that good of a comic. I like Hush better than I like this comic. And this one's far more popular. And I've read Hush. I'll do a review on that in the next couple of days, if I don't fucking forget. But, alright, so after that comic, after the afterwards little post deal, it's this mini-series of this dude. He's like talking to himself, making a recording, saying that he's a good person, but he wants to do something really, really bad, right? And then he's talking about all these things he can do, and then he says he wants to do this bad thing to Batman. And, spoiler, like I've said, this whole story is a spoiler, so I'm telling you what happens. He says it's got to be the Batman. He wants to kill him pretty much, and then not leave a clue, just go on with his life, right? And so that's what you see. He says, like, no trace at all. No, he's not going to laugh. He's not going to leave a coin. He's not going to leave a riddle. He's just going to do it and then leave. And then freaking, it's him talking, and then boom, you see Batman get shot right here. So I don't know if this is part of the real story or what. I don't know if this is gonna be in the movie. And then it's just dude over here, and then he'll go to heaven. And he says he's just gonna live his life, go to heaven after he dies. But I mean, that's it. Comment down below if you're still here watching, and tell me, if this is like I don't know. Before I actually read the book, I was just flipping through pages and I saw that Batman gets shot thing, and so I was salty as fuck. I was like, man, Batman's gonna die in this story, but I don't know. I really don't know. But so that's it. Really short. It was still good. It was a good read. But yeah. So next up will be Batman Hush in my comic reviews. But also stay tuned. I'm gonna buy Batman, Death of the Family, some more. I'm gonna buy some other more than just Batman, hopefully soon. But that's pretty much it. Just another side note about the Joker origins. The Joker's wife in this origin story dies. The Joker was going to become the Red Hood because the Red Hood was never one person. It was just people who ever wore it. The Joker was going to do it to get money for his wife and his family with his kid that was on the way. And the Joker wanted to be a comedian. The comedian act didn't fall through. So he's about to do this Red Hood. He's going to be the Red Hood for the night. His wife dies. He tries to cancel because he's like, I don't need to do it anymore. And then he ends up doing it anyway because they tell him, no one backs out. Long video. And no one backs out. So he does it. The two dudes that were with him end up getting shot by the police. Batman shows up, chases them to the end of the Ace Chemicals walk, and then he says, don't come closer, I'll jump. He jumps. I don't know. He didn't jump into like a tub thing. He jumped into the river right outside Ace Chemicals. And then when he comes out of the water later down the stream, green hair, white face, you know the deal. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Comment, subscribe for more videos. You know what I do. Batman Hush is going to be the next review. And see you guys next time. Hair flow, crazy.